Every year, millions of students step out seeking the right academic program, while over 100,000 universities actively search for those exact candidates. But the moment a student looks across a border, they hit an immediate administrative wall. Different countries rely on completely different educational frameworks and grading scales. To apply to 10 different schools, a student often has to navigate 10 completely disparate university portals. They spend weeks manually re-entering the exact same academic history, achievements, and credentials into hundreds of redundant application fields. For a global applicant, reaching the right university often depends less on their actual academic merit and more on their sheer endurance in surviving systemic friction. Flip the perspective to the admissions office, and the situation is equally complex. Universities looking to build a diverse international cohort face a deeply broken system. To find applicants abroad, institutions have historically relied on a patchwork of legacy recruitment networks and third-party outreach models. This flowchart illustrates the financial consequence of that model. A university sits at the center, heavily dependent on these disconnected third-party channels, burning massive amounts of capital and operational bandwidth just to get their name in front of viable candidates. In almost any other modern industry, digital environments connect supply and demand directly and instantly. Higher education recruitment remains a costly, reactive outlier. Both the students and the universities are trapped. They operate in a highly resource-intensive vacuum, entirely lacking a centralized layer to simply connect the two sides efficiently. Godmode by SchoolXP was built as an independent global AI ecosystem to solve this structural inefficiency. Instead of a scattered web, Godmode acts as a universal bridge, organizing students and institutions into a transparent ecosystem. This operates through the Universal Digital CV. This profile securely houses an applicant's verified academic history. Rather than redundant applications, the student consolidates their information once. That single, secure introduction immediately provides global visibility, making the student discoverable to a network of over 100,000 higher education institutions. Throughout this process, the student maintains absolute ownership over their academic narrative. They dictate exactly what data is highlighted and when it is shared. The application process evolves from a localized administrative chore into a direct global discovery mechanism. Centralizing this ecosystem completely restructures the way universities handle global recruitment. Instead of paying high premiums to third-party channels, institutions gain direct access to a unified, transparent platform to identify high-potential students anywhere in the world. Look at this dashboard interface. An admissions officer searches the entire directory of digital CVs, applying exact academic and regional parameters to find perfect candidates. By bypassing traditional bloat, universities scale their international reach, connecting directly with the exact students they want. University admissions moves from a reactive, high-expenditure effort into a proactive, high-speed conversion engine. Consolidating global student information at this scale carries obvious inherent risks. Operating a global data ecosystem requires absolute trust and stringent data governance. To ensure that trust, this matrix illustrates Godmode's compliance framework. The system adheres to the strictest global privacy standards, including the General Data Protection Regulation in Europe, the Digital Personal Data Protection Act in India, and the California Consumer Privacy Act in the United States. The platform operates with 100% compliance to global data protection laws. This level of rigorous international compliance serves as the essential foundation for a borderless education market. The global education landscape no longer needs to be a fragmented, expensive maze. It is now a single, transparent ecosystem. Godmode serves as the definitive foundational layer for international higher education discovery moving forward. If you are a student, create your digital CV today to securely present your academic footprint to the world's top universities. And if you represent an institution, claim your university listing now to accelerate your enrollment growth before legacy processes slow you down. The future of global academic discovery is no longer fragmented. It is a unified, secure system where students and universities finally connect directly.